Hold up. Trevor, go in the kennel. Come on.
Yep.
Put him in the kennel. All right. Hey guys, or hello. So, wait, what's the stream called? Is it called? What is it called?
It just says that I'm live, but I will put a title on it later.
Oh, after it's done. All right, bet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, why am I called here again?
Just to talk about like some of the crap that was going on.
Oh, the recent stuff. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I remember. You wanted to talk to me about it. I just forgot because I was tired. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's time I tell you the truth. I guess it was bound to come out later or sooner. I'm not really sure.
Yep.
All right. So it all started back in 2024 where I don't know, there was just like a lot of drama and just arguments, nothing too explicit, but very so-called claims that I sent a explicit photo of SpongeBob when it was literally just an out of context image of, you know, the episode. I forgot the episode name, but it was like from the actual episode, like the actual show.
Yeah.
It looked out of context, so you know, that's kind of what I sent in the chat as a joke, but he's saying that I sent it directly to him. But I, you did you see the video that I made, the debunking video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed the chat and there was like nothing about me sending him anything remotely sexual because he's claiming that I'm sending stuff to him, but it was in the group chat, so it wasn't directly to him, Like that's kind of where the whole
Yeah.
thing, like at first, back then, I kind of thought it was like explicit photos. Like I thought it was at first, but now looking back, it's not even explicit. Am I even allowed to say it on here? I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to.
Yeah. You're allowed to.
Okay. All right.
I curse a lot, so you're
No, I'm talking
good.
about like saying the P word. Am I allowed to say that on here or no?
I probably wouldn't recommend it
Okay,
because
no. All right. I'm just gonna say explicit photos. That's all I'm gonna
yeah.
say. Wait, hold on. How do I?
Oh crap. No, get off me! Get off! Get off! Alright, there we go. Uh, what now? Ow!
Well, that was weird. I don't know. Something happened. I was
Hmm.
trying to send like a community post to like the people that can join, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of it. So there's more, I guess more people. So where was I? Oh yeah. So the explicit photos, they were literally just out of context SpongeBob images. Well, not images, but I just sent that one image. It was literally just that one image, and then yeah, I think there was also one of a buff Sandy Cheeks, but that's kind of it. Like
Oh my. Yeah,
that's
freaking.
not that's not really explicit images because
Yeah, it's not. It's not really explicit. It's just out of context.
you know out of context. But I meant it as a joke. But he's saying
Plus,
that I intended to try a little something. But that's just like that's just stupid. Like
yeah.
So that's kind of the context with that.
Plus, most cartoon images are really out of context.
So if anything, isn't it kind of wait, nah, Steven wasn't alive when this was made. I think it was the animator's fault because it's just like the way that animators animate cartoons these days. It's just like it's a little much, like considering that we literally have Patrick literally doing the lady dance where he's like shaking his hips around like he's a lady, but he's not. Like what you know from the it's from SpongeBob Big Eye Pants Okay. You know, you see Patrick dancing and he's like dancing like a lady. He's literally doing the the thing, you know, and that's apparently allowed
Yeah.
in a kids movie. That's apparently allowed. But I mean, yeah, SpongeBob Big Eye Pants Okay did exist back then, so you know.
Yeah.
But after that, I thought that was that. Because yeah, at the time I did think that it was explicit stuff, you know, at the time, I guess. But as of now, it's really just not, you know. Now I know because Cool Guy told me that it wasn't actually anything remotely just sexual, I guess. It was just yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
All right. So then after that, I get a call that Isaiah needs help on his project, you know? Because, you know, because before the whole SpongeBob thing happened, so basically he wanted me to help with his little project of you know, Godzilla. Well, at the time it was called Godzilla End of the World, you know. So I wanted to help with the project. So I gave him some advice of like what he should do, you know, because yeah, advice, you know, just basically we were kind of just like partners back then, you know.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I called him basically the king since he owned you know, the GC, but it's like how is calling somebody the king like sexual? Like how is that like how is that weird? Like that's what I don't get, you know? Like he's saying, "Oh, I'm praising him." It's just like first off, I was a minor. Second off, like calling somebody king like there's this girl that called me a king one time and it's just like I never found that person weird. You know, it's just like what's wrong with that? You know, is there really anything wrong with king? It's just like that's how it was back then, you know? That's how it was. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's just something I don't get, you know. So then after that, you know, mainly in the GC, it was just mainly just arguments like us going back and forward, you know, about the whole thing, you know. Yeah, basically that's kind of just what it was mainly just about, just us just going back and forth, bickering and bickering. You know, it was just that's kind of literally all it was in the server. And then, you know, around and then yeah, around in 2025, you know, the beginning of like the I think 25. I think yeah, I think it was at the beginning of 2025, like about what 5 months ago, I believe it was. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a while ago, or no, not 5 months ago. No, it was 9 months ago. You know, so basically Barry makes a claim that all of that, like that lady that I sent to Isaiah, which well, I didn't really send it, but I was like trying to present him something like Jurassic Zero, but then he kind of, or not he, but I accidentally showed the image, you know, and I really didn't mean to do that, you know. I told him I was sorry, you know, because I mean it wasn't anything explicit, but it was really close, and that's kind of it. It was just a woman though, like a woman in a bra, you know, and it's just like everybody sees that a lot, you know, at the
Yeah.
beach, you know, a lot of people see that. But if it was like
Yeah.
if it was like a whole naked body, then that's kind of like a different story.
Yeah. If
But
it
it
was
was a
naked,
misclick
then it
though.
would be explicit. Then it would be explicit if she was naked.
Exactly. Yeah, but in the end of the day, it was a misclick, you know. And then they
Yeah.
ask, "Why do you have that image? Why do you have that image?" It's just like it's kind of not really your business, you know. It's just like you know, it's kind of weird that they ask that when it's literally not even their business. So then from there on out, you know, from 9 months, it was basically mainly just you know, it was mainly just arguments. You know, that's kind of just all that it mainly was, just arguments. You know, bickering with each other. You know, and to be honest,
Yeah.
does it really matter who starts the argument or not? To be honest, like anybody argues, you know, and then they say, "Oh, it's harassment." There's a difference between harassment and arguing. The difference between the two is that harassment is like threatening, like full on just threatening, making threats and all of that. But that's kind of what it is, you know. But arguments is just like cussing each other out, you know. But all
Yeah.
right, so this is where it gets interesting because this is actually recent now. So I asked Isaiah a question, and then after that, wait, hold up a sec. I need to do something. Hold up, just 5 minutes. Hold up.
All right. Christ. Who are you? Die. There we go. Freaking Christ. I need to find ammo. There it is. You little bastard. Hey. You ran away. Come on. Come here, little imp. There we go. All right. That dude gone.
All right, I'm back.
Bet.
So anyways, like I was saying, so I was trying to ask Isaiah a question, right? He,
Yeah.
I was trying to ask him a question about like the film, about like when are we gonna see? Because we've never really gotten a teaser of it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was asking. And then Arthur was like, he's busy. And then basically we were just kind of arguing with each other. And then after that, I contact Isaiah saying that I don't really like the way Arthur is talking to me in the GC, and I even warned him. I said, if this continues, I'm leaving the project. If this continues, I'm leaving the project, and I have the right to leave the project. So yeah. And then after that, I asked the same question to Isaiah once more, and then Arthur does the same thing again. He does the same thing. Yo, Elzilla, what's up, bro? What is up?
Elzilla, that's my homie right there.
Yeah, that's my homie too, bro. He is a W right there. All right, so
Yeah.
all right, where was I? So he did the same thing again, and then Barry kind of said some gay shit with Arthur, and then I was just like, and then I was just trying to like insult them, just saying,
Oh,
"You
there
two
we
be
go.
sucking each other's dicks every day." Like that's what I said. But it's just like that's literally just another way of saying that you're meat riding someone. That's literally just the same thing as that. Like,
Yeah. I say that as a joke to some people.
yeah, me too, man. Me too. Like that's not really pedophilia or whatever, or they so-called call it that. So yeah, basically that's kind of all I say to them. And then I kind of just and then Isaiah's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm ending the server or the GC shit. And then he ends the GC, and then I say, is the film canceled? And he says no. And I was like, okay. And then after that, another YouTuber. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want him involved. I guess I don't want y'all to go harass him. If y'all see this later, or like say like you look back at the stream and then just watch this later and stuff. I don't want y'all going after them because
Yeah.
they didn't do anything. They just heard the wrong stuff. So basically, Barry is going to one of yeah, he was a friend at the time. Basically he was going to Barry was going to my friend saying that, oh, I'm a PDF and all of that. And then after that, Marucci was kind of asking me some questions. And then I showed the thing that happened in 2024. Like I showed the thing like 2024 when he said when Barry said you sent me porn, and I'm like,
What?
and then I just said I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry, because literally it's
Oh.
not even porn. I say I'm sorry. It's like it's not even porn. It's just a meme. You know, it's a yeah. This was yeah. So basically, he thought that the SpongeBob meme happened recently, and I was just saying like, no, that I was telling him I'm sorry because at the time I did think it was like porn, I guess, but it wasn't at the time.
Yeah,
But
mind this. I'm just giving some
I was kind
horror
of just
gems
meaning
to
it as
watch.
a joke. So then after that, one of my friends made an exposing video off of me, and then literally they were just like So basically, his video got taken down because nobody believed him because it's like none of the video, like none of the things in that video like proved anything that I was actually a PDF, you know? And then and then he was just so mad that he couldn't do his fan film, and then I was just like, "Well, that's your problem. You shouldn't have you shouldn't have made the video, you know, that's your problem." And then yeah, he wanted me to feel bad and like try to basically he was doing self-pity and I was just like, that's kind of your problem, you know? And then yeah,
Yeah,
you know, he
yeah,
shouldn't have
we,
made the video. So then after that, I thought that was that. And then King Goji sent me like I saw something in my I think it was a server, but he sent like a server another server, and then I joined that. And then Arter so-called claims that I was trying to follow him and harass him and all of that, but literally I didn't even know he was in that server. You know, I think it was like Hudson's server and all of that.
ah,
But yeah, basically I didn't even I literally didn't even know he was in the server. You know, I did not even know in the
yeah, if
slightest.
someone ever said that to me, I'd be like, I never knew that person in my entire life.
Yeah, literally. That's so. Then after that, I kind of just
Oh, dang.
you know, I just decided, hey, might as well rage bait. So then after that, I basically I took his profile and then I made a message saying dragon is an N-word, and then everybody got pissed at Arter. Yeah, basically I did that as a prank because you know basically they lied about me, so I lied about him to like just prank him, I guess.
Payback.
But you know, but he's like, oh no, he lied about me, dude. It's a prank. It's a prank. You guys lied about me first, and that wasn't that. And you guys say, oh, all of that. Like it's just like it's just a prank, bro. That's it. It's just a prank, bro. That's all I can say. But anyways, after that, after after Arter showed the woman, I said like I guess I kind of did lie a little bit, like saying that that wasn't me at first, but I really shouldn't have. I really should have been honest about that, you know, about the woman. But then, yeah, I look closely at the woman. I'm like, that's an accident. And then he's like, no, it's on purpose. And then Isaiah even confirms that that's fake. And then, yeah, Barry basically, yeah, you've seen Barry's community post about it. And then after that, that's what led up to the exposing video. And then Isaiah even confirmed that I'm not a pedophile and what Barry is doing is wrong, you know? And it's just like, if Isaiah really wants to help me, why isn't he telling Barry to take it down? Because he's like, he should be taking it down because in other words, you know, how do I say this? He's basically making himself look like a fucking idiot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's making himself look
Fucking
stupid. Like, just
stupid.
he
That's
should
what I
just take
say.
it down. Might as well just get it over with. Just take the shit down. You know, take the shit down and move on.
Or as I
Because
say about them, fucking stupid.
yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, this is porn." No, it's not porn. It's not porn. And then yeah, because of the thing, because of what happened, basically, I did lose two friends that probably think I did it. So yeah, I lost two friends, and that made me sad. But I mean, hey, life's a bitch. But yeah, that's basically the whole story of it. Basically, they wanted to. The shortest term I could do possible is that they wanted to pull old shit and make it look like new shit. When I literally showed the dates of when this stuff actually happened. Because it's old shit. The only new shit was literally when I said you be sucking each other's dicks every day. Like it's like that's literally just another way of saying meat riding. Like that's not really
Yeah.
anything bad. Like it's literally just another way of saying you're meat riding a person. Like come on, man.
Yeah. You got the look of disappointment right here.
Oh my god. Yeah. And it's just like it seems like when they have their conversations, it just seemed a little one sided. Like it was just about them and oh, I'm a piece of shit. Like it's just like, dude, it just seemed one sided, you know? But it's just like the thing about Arter is that he did this from the very beginning, you know? Where he harassed me and all of that, you know, like he did that back in 2023 before the SpongeBob thing even happened. You know, he did that a long, long time ago. 2023 it was, you know, just coming on my channel, just being the being the anonymous dick that he is. Oh yeah, I said dick. Oh wait, that's sexual harassment, right? No, it's not. Yeah.
No, calling someone a dickhead just means you're calling them an asshole.
Yeah. You know, if he wants to be a dick, he's a dick. He's just always been a dick from the beginning. And then they want to make an excuse saying, "Oh my God, Arter had problems back then." No, that's no excuse to just come on someone's channel and just harass them for no reason. Like, come on, man, that's no excuse. All right, well, that's basically the whole story. But do you have any questions, though?
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to
Any questions?
Oh, some nuclear Goji.
Hey, what's up?
I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Hey, what's up, Nuclear Goji? So basically, he wanted to know like what actually happened with the whole thing, and I didn't really want to do it on my channel, so I guess I'm doing it on his, you know, because might as well.
Tumors right here. Oh, tumors.
But yeah, in the shortest term I can give possible, he's just all over the place, you know.
Ow.
But that's kind of it. That's literally just kind of it.
Yeah, and I'm just right now just playing Doom.
Oh, you are? Alright, that's cool.
One of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah. Like it's just like I have the right to leave the project if I wanted to, man. Like it's just like they can't make me stay in the project if I don't want to be in the project. But yeah, in other words, that's basically the full story. That's the whole thing, the whole story of it. Yes, I did lie in some instances because I didn't really want to see Isaiah and that woman. However, though, it still doesn't like conclude that I actually did porn to them.
And what will be your final moments?
And then after that, you want to something that really makes him look stupid? He pulled a bunch of Google images claiming that was something I sent to them, when literally I showed the group chat and there was nothing of that. And they wanted to say, "Oh, hanging out with my cousin. That's very weird. That he's my little cousin. What's wrong with hanging out with my little cousins? Like what's wrong with that? You know? Like, oh, that's pedophilia and stuff. Like that's not wrong. Hanging out with my cousins, like that's not wrong."
Yeah, speaking of cousins, I literally don't want to acknowledge him because, he was a dickhead.
Oh,
Plus,
you're gonna say that about your cousin on stream? God damn.
well,
Damn, dude.
well,
On
he
stream?
was.
God damn.
He always thought the man's always jealous of me hanging out with other dudes, man. Pause on that. Pause.
Wait, whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but then again, it is your stream, so I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, this is my stream, so.
Fuck. Okay, now I kind of regret it. Now I kind of wish I did it on my stream now. Oh my god, bro. All right, but
this poor zombie.
oh my god.
I broke his legs.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, that's just that's kind of just it. That's the whole story. That's all. And even Isaiah confirmed that I am not a PDF, so all of that evidence that Barry had on that community post, it's not true. You know, it's not true, man.
Yeah, man. None of the prep says.
All right. Well, yeah, that's kind of it. You know, what else?
Balls.
Okay, never mind. Oh my god.
Cue ball.
3 ball.
Not 3 balls. Cue ball.
I thought you said 3. Oh my god.
No, I said cue ball. That's the thing that's literally a suicide bomber.
Oh my god, cue ball. Oh my.
I'm not joking. Look.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh,
See? Suicide bomber.
jeez. I wonder if he likes that.
I wonder if he likes that.
That would be crazy.
I mean, they're demons, so.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse. Okay, we're going too out of context. We're going out of context.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going out of context.
Overall, I'm on Mars trying to fight all of the demons. Ow.
All right, well, that's kind of all I have for, this information from my point of view. Believe who you want, but that's what I've seen. It's just like, it's just rubbish. It's just
wait, I
rubbish.
realized I can crouch.
This game looks brutal. Agreed. All right, well, I'm gonna go, but thanks for having me on, and I hope you have a good day.
Alright, you too, man.
And also, today is the last day, or not the last day. Shit. No, today you actually have a few days left to comment on Ghost Godzilla 1 if you want to be mentioned in Ghost Godzilla 2. So basically, all you have to do is just I don't know, watch the film and then comment, I guess, if you've seen it already.
Chainsaw.
But yeah, that's kind of it, But I hope you have a good day, and yeah, see you.
See ya. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, YouTube. Just to tell you guys, this is not real. This is not based on a true event. Oh my god. Come here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, now you're gonna be seeing gameplay of Doom. Ow! Oh my god! Alright. Don't crush me. W Doom game? Yep. 2016, one of my favorite Doom games of all time. Only because the Cyber Demon design and the armor. Oh yeah, it's this, I think. Did I just look back? I look back. What the heck? Come on. Alright. Eating freaking fish and these little hearts. Um, yeah, I do think we're supposed to go down there. Yep. You missed by a long shot. Ow! He smacked somebody! Die. Where's my water? I'm just gonna... I'm also going to talk about some stuff. Oh, God. Goodbye to you. Die. Now's where I start shooting. Where are they? I'm trying to itch my finger. Right there. Oh, my freaking battery's low. Hopefully I covered my face. Ah! The charger added extra weight. What the heck? Alright. You can only see my hand. Die with you. Corrupted thingy McBopper, Whopper. God, I'm so brain wrong. I swear to God. Hi. Oh my God! Ow! Goodbye! See, this Doom game kind of reminds me of not only just, well, you know, obviously it's Doom, but it reminds me of another game, that being, Gears of War. Another cinematic masterpiece in video game history, and oh my God, I'm at low health. Oh, I forgot you guys can climb on walls in this game. Holy! Alright, lockdown is disengaged. Okay, we have to go down here. I'll take another bite of my fish. I know that game. It's obvious. Just to think we kill a god in Eternal. Sorry if I spoiled anything. What's on this dude? Don't come to life. That actually scared me. Oh my God. Why'd that actually scare me? Oh. Yep. That's about as messy as my deck. Not deck. Desk. Alright, so that's about it. I'm gonna end the stream here. But I'm worried about getting demonetized for this, but I'll see you later. Bye-bye.